Maybe this didn't start up. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay. Sorry, I thought my video didn't start. All right. So what we don't want to do, we don't really want to go and say, hey, let's just make all of our concerns and run everything here. Let's actually start making this into an MVC. So rear models, and we haven't talked about the models at all yet. Views, we haven't talked about yet, and templates. Oh wait, that's the MTV, but it's really not that bad. So the conversion, so MVC, Model View Controller. All right, so basically the views.py file, this file is our controller. So we're just gonna say big bold letters here, controller. Okay, so remember the MTV or MVC model? Basically, your client does something and goes to a controller. So our client just did something. I just typed in and went to localhost 8000. I'm gonna go to this index. And then I ran that index method just a second ago, but that's not what we want to do. We want to go to our controller. So we want to say from views, from dot, import views. So it says from wherever we're at, go and get those views. Those views are our controller. And then maybe we want to do views.index. All right, so views, cruise over here. All right. So now we need a def index in here. It needs to take a request because it's listening for requests. And then we could do all that printing that we just did. We could also render templates, right? So this would be kind of in that MVC architecture that we kind of brought up just a second ago. Let's see if I still have it up. Sure. So we're at this controller. So a user just action just occurred. We went to localhost 8000. It just hit this controller and it updated us with this blank view. Now, what if we wanted to make and do something other than just update us with this broken view? Like let's say we wanted to render a page and actually render a view. Guess how we're going to do that? Well, we're going to return render template, or at least return render, but it's going to be the exact same sort of idea that we had been doing before. All right, so let's go ahead and get that sort of set up. All right, so we're going to go back over to Atom, go back to our project that we're working on, and we're going to let's just print a few things again. Let's just print 50 stars, 50, see if I not do 8s this time, stars, nope, I'm just doing 8s, times 108. All right, so we've got a bunch of stars going. And conveniently, this views file comes preset with this nice render method. All right, let's check it out. So let's try and render something. So return, render, and the first argument of this render thing is going to be a request. All right, basically it's just say where did this thing come from, and it allows Django to do a bunch of cool things where it integrates what you did before with what happens on the page afterwards. Then you can tell it what to render. So we could try and go after something like templates. And the Django-y way to do this is first app and then index.html. So basically we need a file, it's a templates file, just like we did with Flask. Go to the first app inside of it, so it goes first app, templates, first app. And that's because you can make multiple apps that all interact, so this kind of separates all those templates and the first apps, and then index.html. And then the last parameter is a dictionary that could contain variables, just like we passed in those stargs before. Cool. All right, obviously we don't have a first templates, first app, index.html just yet, so let's make ourselves one. So new folder, well, I'm going to do a new file. So we're going to say templates slash first app slash index.html. So it'll make all the folders and the file for us. There's templates. All right, great. And we just say like something like h1 hello world. Perfect. So let's see what happens when we try to run this. And if I remember correctly, it's going to break, but we'll fix that just in a quick second. So again, we can cruise over here. All right, so that's looking okay. Let's see what happens. So we're going to go to localhost 8000. Oh, there's probably localhost 8000 right there. All right, so template does not exist. So templates first app, and you can read through all these different things and see where it tried to look. So Django tried to loading these templates in this order. All right, so try to go to main, apps, first app, templates, templates, first app, index.html. All right, so it looks like it went a little too far. So try to go there. Templates, templates, first app. So we doubled our templates, so let's go ahead and see if I can correct that grammar. All right, so here's our views. And we told it to try to go to templates, templates, so this template's automatically got included in our route. So let's go ahead and get rid of that and see if we can get it now. All right, so we're going to so notice, unlike Flask where things break and turned off our server, here when we save something, it'll check this and keep our server running most of the time. All right, so let's go to localhost 8000 and see what happens now. And there we go. Perfect. Hello world. So it's exactly like Flask in that regard. So basically, it looks in the templates folder, and then it just goes straight for whatever folder's inside of there and whatever route you're going after. Perfect. So we're going to stop there and do more